What is up, baby Cameron, baby Bryceland? It is January 16th, 5 p.m. I'm at my office here in RB down the street from my house, RB San Diego. And I'm charging right now for a little bit. I had to drop off some inventory here because got a handful of returns that I don't want to keep in my house. So I'm bringing it into the office so we could liquidate it there. One of the many things you don't have to deal with if you have a drop shipping business. So if you have inventory, so, some of the downsides of it, but it's part of the business. Anyways, just wanted to give a quick update on how things have been going, because most of the videos that you see from people, well, I can't say from people, from a decent amount of people, they only show the good stuff or the sales. They never talk about their actual profitability. I like to talk about everything that's involved in the process, and right now sales are still coming in, a decent amount, like, I don't know, 20K or so. And you hear that, you're like, oh cool, 20K a day, that's cool. But then if you think about how much you got to spend for advertising, cost of goods and everything else, so depending on how much you spend on that, that's whatever's left over is your profitability, right? So lately, majority of traffic for my main store comes from Facebook still, which is, I know, dumb. I totally get it. But Facebook has been atrocious for me lately, especially because of the iOS 14 update. Without getting too technical, apparently the tracking capabilities for Facebook will be limited to compared to what it has now, because Apple doesn't like what Facebook's doing with their tracking. So it's looks like it's affecting advertising performance. So out of that 20K of sales or whatever, the last couple days profits have been bad. I think the other day it was like $700. Yesterday wasn't too great on 18K sales. I think profits like $1,300. That's not good. You know what I mean? But yeah, just not good. Today is going to be another crappy day. But anyways, before with drop shipping, with a regular drop shipping business, oops, when you're thinking short term, you're like, damn, dude, I didn't profit today. Today sucks. The world sucks. You know what I mean? I don't think like that anymore, because my play is, it's great to enjoy the cash flow that you get on a day-to-day basis, if you are fortunate to get cash flow. But I'm thinking about selling the company and also using the cash flow to reinvest in other longer-term assets. I talked about it before. I'm actually partnering up with someone in the pet niche, and that is very inventory heavy. So whereas with this model that I have right now, it's a combination of drop shipping and fulfilling here within the US. So I'm able to enjoy some positive cash flow, because I don't have to inject all the cash back into inventory. So there's cash surplus is what I'm trying to say. With when you're dealing with just inventory straight up, dude, like all your freaking cash goes to inventory. You get sucked in, right? So, and there's really big opportunity in this niche. It's subscription based. Yeah, it's going to require a lot of cash. I don't want to use my own cash that I've taken out of the company. I want to fund it with the company. So that's what I plan to do. This company that I have going on now, with the different things I have going on, I'm going to use those profits and reinvest a portion of that. Well, depending how big we need this, we want this pet niche to get, this pet store to go, reinvest a lot of those funds into this business and get that going. So that's my plan. It's a longer term plan is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, the past couple of days have been crappy or whatever, but again, because I'm thinking longer term, I'm okay with the crappy days, because I don't care who you are, especially from what I experience. The more success or whatever you want to call it that you experience in business, you're gonna have crappy days. There's just nobody that has like, oh, everything's great. I totally get it with the mindset, oh, if financially is a crappy day, if you could think positive and whatever, that's great. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about hard numbers, right? Relative to what you're able to produce, or relative to like the amount of sales, or your acceptable profitability or whatever. Kind of rambling on and on here, but I just wanted to talk about how you got to roll with the punches, the good, the bad. It's inevitable. You think everything's flowing well. That's kind of crazy too, because I was just talking to someone the other day about, just catching up. I used to be in marketing consulting before I did e-commerce. Been doing this now for 5-6 years, and I was doing marketing consulting, and I was just telling them, hey man, got this business that does X amount of dollars a month and blah blah blah, and I'm looking to do stuff. So yeah, I don't even know if I'm gonna hit that number this month. I was trying to average $1 million a month in revenue. I don't even think I can hit it this month. Well, when you're talking about averages, though, you think about it, right? If you get 1.1 million in one month and then 900,000 the second month, that's an average of 1 million per month. I just want to see that number every month, but this month I don't know if I'll be able to hit it. It's not really my priority. Anyways, I was just talking about how I just told this dude, yeah, it's doing about $1 million a month, and this month's probably not going to hit it because I don't want to push, because there's some other issues as well. I'm rambling on and on here. The main thing is, dude, if good things, it's going to be good times, going to be bad times, don't matter. That's how it rolls. That's how it goes. That's how business is. That's how life is. You just have to really fix your mindset and just push forward. I will be recording videos when I'm behind my computer to talk about like the whole process, how to set up a store, this and that. I mean, not the nuts and bolts of that, because that's, I hate technical details, and you know, there's so many other resources to get better information on that. But I'll talk about like how to set up your niche, or how to find a niche, how to validate it and make sure that niche is worthwhile to pursue, and all this and that. I'll talk about that in other videos, because I want to provide value as well, in addition to like documenting my story. I just want some videos in here to talk about the process, because that's the thing that I really want to share with people. Is like, dude, like anybody can do this. You don't need to be, you know, you don't have to have a special background. I'm a high school dropout. I went to school for accounting. That's what I got my eventually my college degree in, was in accounting. Was a CPA for 7 years. Absolutely hated it. So I have no marketing background. I actually learned all this stuff while in business. You know what I mean? So yeah, you don't need any special skills. You don't need any schooling or whatever. Just figure it out as you go. All right, so that's it for now. That's the update. I know I've been rambling a lot on this update, but anyways, just had a lot on my mind. And yeah, I plan to make some videos as far as like providing value, and as far as like, again, like picking your niche, validating it, finding products, figuring out your profitability, and how to get started, and how to find a supplier, blah, blah, blah. I will definitely talk about that stuff, the actual how-to of the biz. I'll talk about that definitely pretty soon. That's it for now. Adios.